Wish this was a stupid clickbait video. So if you don't follow me on Instagram and you're not in the S4 group on Facebook, this thumbnail is letting you know, and this video is letting you know, that my S4 is indeed totaled. Not the ideal thing to happen on a snowy winter night. I have a recreation of the scene and what happened, but first and foremost, the most important thing is that yes, I am okay. So what happened? It was snowy out. It was about 9 o'clock at night. Was starting to head home, and honestly, you guys know I wouldn't lie to you, I was driving like an adult, and I just turned the radio up, got to a red light, stopped, went, got to another red light, stopped, went, was coming up a hill, and well, I'll show you guys what happened. This white car is me, because you guys always like to tease me that my wrap looks white, and this pickup truck would be an F550 dump truck slash plow truck with a big old plow on the front end. So this is the direction of traffic. Obviously going across the intersection here, there are cars that can go this way, cars that can go that way, and of course traffic flowing the other way, but it is a divided highway. When you come up to this intersection, there are turn lanes, so obviously, you know, someone could pull off, while 2 lanes of traffic are still able to go right up the middle. So anyway, my car is almost back here out of frame. This plow truck is cruising up here, and he starts to slow down as I'm coming up on him. I think I'm further behind here, but you guys really can't see it off camera, so let's say I'm back here. The plow truck starts to slow down here, and my thought, with him being in the left lane, is that he is going to either take a left in there or bang a U-E and go back down the other way. But what ends up happening is as I'm coming up on him, he starts to make a right turn from the left lane, going into this area over here. I later found out he was going in there to plow. They do a loop. But he starts to make this turn from that lane. I start getting on my brakes right about here. And he's slowly turning in here, and this whole thing really happened in slow motion in the car, and I honestly couldn't tell you what happened after the fact. But I remember sliding about here. He was probably a little bit more of an angle. He was coming in this way. I contacted him, the front corner of my car to his right, the left front corner of my car to his right front wheel. The airbags went off. I don't remember the noise that they made. And then the next thing I know, we're over here. I got out of my car, he got out of his. He actually ended up pulling it forward over here, and there my car sat in the middle of the intersection, disabled, off, wouldn't turn back on. I learned later it's because the airbags deployed, and VAGCOM is required to reset the engine for the airbags to deploy. Also, my fan was pushed into my pulleys and ultimately the drive belt, so the car wouldn't have turned over and driven anyway. We got the side curtain airbag that went off all the way down, along with the steering wheel airbag. Yeah. So for those who were saying that I could fix this and that the frame damage wasn't that bad, that bar down there should be in line with this hood. And it should also be horizontal, and it's definitely not. That AWE heat exchanger, I think, has been cracked, potentially. Yeah, the mounting points are all bent there. Obviously, this is where I took the majority of the hit. The combination of that frame damage, which I think may have totaled the car on its own, plus the airbags, sent her to Audi heaven. This is how the wrap held up to the crash, or the incident, whatever you want to call it. Come on, focus there. You can do it. There we go. So you can see it almost like shattered right here. And I think that's because it was so cold, it was below freezing, that the wrap didn't flex like it's supposed to. You can see the paint actually in there. Ooh, there's water coming out of it. Oh, there's a bubble. Really and truly love this car, and this was the perfect car for me. And while I don't think my journey will continue in an S4, just because I'm pretty much at the max of what you could do with these cars right now, minus the throttle body, which, you know, we had planned to do. I don't think it's worth it to get another S4 and make the same videos that I've already made. So in the interest of keeping you guys entertained and also of doing something new, this will be the end of the line for the B8.5 S4 chassis. I'm gonna miss this old girl. Aubrey. Where we go from here, I'm not really sure. I'm not sure what kind of videos will be coming out over the next few weeks until I pick up the new car. But whatever we do get will definitely be a blast. Something new, something fun, maybe something a little bit familiar, we'll see. But like I said, I don't think I'm going to do another S4. I love this platform, and I would have loved to have gone 10s this summer. I was talking with Hoosier, I was talking with a couple other people. We were going to make it happen. And it's just a really unfortunate situation and unfortunate timing, but you know, the universe does things for a reason, as a lot of people have told me. You know, all I can do is be thankful that I walked away from the crash. The car definitely did what it was supposed to do. Kept me safe, minimized the impact to me. You know, obviously it absorbed a lot of the shock, and that's why there's as much damage in it as it is, but if the car hadn't absorbed that shock was going straight to me. I will not be buying the car back from insurance. I just don't think there's a point in doing that for me right now. I don't have the time to fix it up like a lot of other YouTubers are doing. Definitely trying to stay positive, but before I leave you guys, I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody who has sent me a DM, commented on the Instagram post, commented on the S4 group, and I'm sure commented on this video as well. I really appreciate you guys supporting me, and it makes it a lot easier to stay positive when you have that many people saying positive things towards you. For now, I'm driving around in a rental V6 Camaro until we figure out what's next. Anyway, again, thank you guys so much for bearing with me through this time. It may be a little bit slower on videos, but they are coming, I promise, and they'll be on something new. So on to the next chapter. With that said, thank you guys for watching. Go out there and spread some positivity, and I will catch you guys in the next video.